Welcome back, friends. First of all, I would like to thanks for your support and positive view about my previous video on the nervous system. In this video, I will discuss about the packaging cell line of the CNS and the PNS. CNS, as name implies, it is the central nervous system. PNS is the peripheral nervous system. CNS has brain and spinal cord. PNS, that is peripheral nervous system, have cranial nerves and spinal nerves. So there are variety of cells that support the neuron. The neuron cannot solitary proper function in the nerve conduction process. So the supporting cell are called glial cell or neuroglial cells. They are different in CNS and PNS. In the CNS, firstly they are astrocytes, second oligodendrocytes, third microglia, and fourth ependymal cells. And in the PNS there are Schwann cells and satellite cells. First of all, I will discuss about the role of the packaging cell in the CNS. Firstly, I have astrocytes. Astrocytes, as name implies, are star-shaped cells. They have many elongated processes. They are of two types, protoplasmic and fibrous. Next is their function. The astrocytes have various functions such as support the neuron, they are the supporting cell for the neuron. Selective permeability, they maintain the selective permeability of the nerve membrane or the neural membrane. Also the endothelial cell of the capillary. So they help in maintaining the blood flow in the capillary occurring in our brain and spinal cords. They also help in maintaining the speed and nature of the nerve impulse. They also help in learning and memory build up by the formation of the synapse. What is synapse? I will discuss about it later on. Second type of cell are oligodendrocytes. Oligodendrocytes are similar as the astrocytes, but their processes are smaller than the astrocytes. They help in maintaining the speed of nerve conduction by laying the myelinated sheath, myelin sheath. Third is the microglia cell. They are phagocytic cell. Sometimes there is an infection in nervous system, spinal cord and brain by the microbes such as virus, bacteria and fungus. They are phagocytic cell. They eat the antigen or microbe and they help to prevent our brain from the neural degeneration. Next type of cell are ependymal cell. They are glandular in nature, that is secretory. They have microvilli help in secreting the cerebrospinal fluid. They found in the ventricle of the brain. Ventricle, what are ventricle? Ventricle is the space in brain. There are four ventricles. They are in the roof of each ventricle. They are glandular. They secrete the cerebrospinal fluid. The cerebrospinal fluid nourish the nervous system. Next type of cell are packaging cell of the peripheral nervous system. They are such one cell also glandular. They help in laying the myelin sheath. Single such one cell can lay myelin sheath in the 20 unmyelinated neuron. The myelin sheath is a protective sheet. It controls the speed of the nerve impulse. Second are the satellite cell. These are supporting cell. They regulate the material exchange between the neural cell body and the interstitial fluid. Now have a look on this diagram. These are all the packaging cell line of the neurons. This is the cell of the pia mater inner covering around the brain. These are protoplasmic astrocytes. This is neuron and they are supporting this neuron. Blood capillaries maintain their flow by the astrocytes and oligodendrocytes. These are fibrous astrocytes. These are protoplasmic astrocytes. These are endothelial cell. These are ependymal cell. They have microvilli and it is the roof of the ventricle of the brain. They are secreting cerebrospinal fluid. Also you will see here other type of cell, that is a microvilli cell. Hope this diagram is very helpful for you to understand the various cell line in the nervous system. Next topic is the myelination and demyelination. Myelination. Myelination is the foundation of myelin sheath. It is done by the Schwann cell, also oligodendrocytes. It is mainly formed in embryonic life. It is formed of saturated fat. Demyelination. It is the removal of myelin sheath. It occurs by certain disorders. These are neurodegenerative disorders, by iron imbalance such as high intake of sodium and chloride. The demyelinated neuron are damaged type of neuron. They have poor potency to generate the nerve impulse. Next is the nucleus and ganglion. Nucleus is the group of neuron in brain, and ganglion is group of neuron in spinal cord and other nerves. Next is the gray matter and white matter. Gray matter is consist of unmyelinated neuron, and white matter is consist of myelinated neuron. Why it is called white matter? Because the saturated fats have white in color. Now have a look on this diagram. This diagram shows how our nervous system actually work. This example of when you write with your pen. In your finger there are touch receptor, they are sensory in nature, and they will send nerve impulse to the spinal cord by the sensory neuron. The sensory neuron will send their impulse into the brain by the interneuron. They are conveying the message to the brain. So here the brain that there are specified area that control the various activity. This writing activity is controlled by specified area, such as this is the thalamus, or here the nerve impulse that sent by our finger is detected and perceived. What does it mean? Here it is clarified. Then the interneuron then link the motor nerve impulse. The motor nerve impulse then sent to the spinal cord by the motor neuron, and it again will send to our fingertip. So here we will sense what we are writing, because all our activities are framed in our brain from our childhood. What we have learned our alphabets such as ABC 1 to 3, or any diagram or picture. So nerve impulse or nervous system is very integrated type of the process. I hope friends this video will helpful for you to understand the various type of acting cell in the nervous system and how our nervous system work. In the next video I will discuss about ion channel, action potential, resting potential, synapse, and type of activities in nerve conduction. If you like my video, subscribe my channel and share this video. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.